Well, we are actually all the way up to episode 7 of season 4 right now. And like many other episodes on our show, we're having a big event. And it's a pageant, a Mystic Falls pageant. And my character has been roped into going with Elena. Not so bad at all. But as you might know, most of the time when Matt gets roped into doing things for Elena, there's a certain price to be paid. Elena choosing to have Matt live and her die, I think, is going to definitely change the relationship. It's going to bring them much closer. But, sorry, I was distracted looking over there. You know what? So Elena at the end of season 3 choosing for Matt to live and her to die is going to change things a lot. Their whole dynamic will change. I feel like Matt is going to constantly be trying to find ways to prove to Elena that she made the right move by saving his life, because that's the only way that I think he can really get through it and move on. Because Matt's goal in life has always been to protect Elena, and now she's become the one thing that he always tried to protect her from in order to save his own life. So it's a very conflicting situation. And Matt's involvement with the Salvatore brothers after this is going to change as well. Both brothers in love with the same girl, both wanting to keep her human, to let her live out her dreams. One of them kills me to give her a wish, and the other one then wants to kill me because she's not a human anymore. So it's very tricky, but I think Stefan is going to play a key role in helping Matt understand why he's alive and why it's okay, and to earn it, to basically make some juice out of that squeeze. No, Damon is definitely not going to start out on Matt's side. He's not going to be very understanding at all of Stefan's actions, but I think eventually, through the help of a certain friend of my character's, he'll understand. And she's a feisty little creature now, so I have a feeling he's going to listen. And then, I think that at the end of the day, Matt will probably try to earn some respect from Damon. Because now that he's in the know of all of this stuff, that's the one thing he kind of wants to do, is kind of earn his own, find some footing and be respected by the rest of this, now newly formed team. He's like the special teams of the Mystic Falls crew that, takes care of the town. He used to be the quarterback, and now just trying to figure out how to not be a leader but still be effective and viable, I think, is very tricky for him. I think Matt's, one power that he has over everyone else is that he has a true moral compass, which might sound a bit cheesy, but I find it rare in the world, even outside of this show today. Matt is a person, who's a character who's born or written with the inability to do conscious wrong. Matt's choice and decision for everything that happens to him in his life is, in his mind, the right thing to do. So that sometimes might get him in trouble, just like when he tried to take Elena out of town at the end of season 3. The only reason Matt ever did that was because in his mind, in his heart, it truly was the right thing to do. No, I think, Tyler and Matt, that whole relationship will take some time to kind of get back together. Tyler's got his hands full with a lot of other stuff. However, they're still just always going to remain very close. I mean, at the end of season 3, Matt was not exactly excited to hear about the fact that Tyler had been killed. That was a very hard thing for him to hear. Jeremy and Matt will continue to become closer and closer. I think that you'll start to see Matt and Jeremy become more of a brotherhood type thing. Jeremy's lost a Lorik. Matt has no one. You'll probably see Matt trying to take Jeremy under his wing a bit. If Matt had a drink of choice, the Mystic Girl to serve people would probably be a little bit like his personality. Probably have some bourbon in it, a little bit of man, a little bit of and it'd probably have a little bit of, Matt's drink of choice at the Mystic Girl would probably be his own version of the Manhattan. So maybe Matt could call his drink the Mad Hatter, and it could be, I don't know, very similar. A little bit of sweet vermouth, and a little bit of whiskey or bourbon.